Good Wednesday afternoon, you sports bettors. Today is Wednesday, December 8th, 2021. It's Raphael Esparza from DocSports.com with another episode of Ask a Bookie. It's the midweek show. It's Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday. Hopefully you guys had a great Tuesday. Fell a little short yesterday in our plays. We lost our hockey plays. We had under in the Blackhawks game. Bam, tough loss, losing 5-2 in that game. And then we lost our college hoops play. Had the NBA day off yesterday, but we'll bounce back. But hopefully you guys are having a fantastic week. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Ask a Bookie. Had a great show Monday. Had a lot of questions come in, people looking for line movement and a lot of games. So hopefully you guys join me today in the midweek show. It's Wednesday. We'll talk about little college hoops. We'll talk about NBA, NHL. We'll dive into the NFL on Friday's show. It should be a fantastic week in the NFL. Only one college football game because bowl season kicks off next weekend. So hopefully we'll have a lot of bowl games to discuss next weekend. Myself here at Doc Sports, I play every bowl game. I have played every bowl game since I've been here at Doc Sports. Just crushing it the last 2 years. I think I'm 45 and 20. I think I am in the last 2 years in college hoops, having a big profitable college bowl season. And back-to-back 8-unit bowl game winners for hopefully we can have a great bowl season this year in college football. But we'll talk into more bowl games next week, hopefully maybe on Friday's show if you guys have any questions. But like I say, fire away in today's game. I have a full card of the NBA. A lot of injuries in the NBA, so it didn't play that much in the NBA, not looking to play that much in the NBA, just everywhere you look is an injury, COVID related, not COVID related. I mean, it's just injuries throughout the board. Not that big of an exciting college basketball card. There's a couple of games I have my eye on. Utah State, BYU. Did that one. The number is dropping. I have Utah State at +7.5. It's already down to 6. If the number continues to drop, because there is one 5.5 out there on BYU, I might have to see if I can get a middle, see if I can maybe get a 3-point middle on that game. So, like I said, there's a couple of games I'm looking for in college basketball to maybe try to capitalize some of the big line movement we have seen all week so far, all day. I want to announce this. Don't forget to check me and Robert Faringo out. We're going to be doing a college basketball show every Tuesday, discussing Wednesday's lines, since Wednesday is pretty much a heavy college basketball day. We'll discuss and break down some of the games that are coming on Wednesdays. You can check those out here at Doc Sports YouTube channel. So me and Robert Faringo breaking down some college basketball games for Wednesday and future matchups and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys check that out. So again, we film it on Tuesday nights. Hopefully it goes live sometimes around Tuesday, early evening or late afternoon. So you can check that out here on the Doc's YouTube channel. Me and Robert Faringo breaking down some college basketball. Don't forget to check out all our videos here at Doc Sports. Scott Spricer does really good work. Doug Upstone, the new guy August, Tony George, all these guys do fantastic work. Vernon Croy. So check out all of our fantastic free play videos here. So hopefully you guys can cash some tickets, because that's all it's about, is cashing some tickets in there. Like I said, it's a really big card in NBA. NHL is kind of a soft schedule today in the NHL. Looking at a couple of games, there's only 4 games. Really excited to watch Vegas welcome the Dallas Stars to the T-Mobile Arena. Dallas, probably one of the hottest teams coming in there, winning 7 straight. Vegas, I think they went back-to-back games. They're always a hard out to win on home ice, so I'm really excited to watch that game. If you're looking to bet that game, wait to see if the number drops. There's some places have -135, -140. Some places have -145. So you guys heard me say this over and over and over again. Make sure you shop for the best number, or try to get more than one out. So I would say definitely try to look for more than one out, especially when they like to say when these games like this, we'll use the Dallas Stars, Vegas Golden Knights. There's like almost 4 kind of numbers you can get there. You can get -130, almost -130, 135, 140, 145. There's 4 different types of numbers you can base your play on if you're looking to play the Stars, who I said are probably one of the hottest teams in NHL. You can get a +130 out there if you're looking to take the Golden Knights at home. You can get a -130. Why would you want to lay -140, 143, 145 when some other these other books have a lower number? So that's what I mean when I talk about have more than one out when it comes to sports gambling. So like I said, 4 games in the NHL, not that much really. I say value out there. Was looking to play Colorado today. Didn't want to lay -165 or higher on the road against the Rangers. So probably laid off on that one. Want nothing to do with Philadelphia, but I didn't want to lay it -150 on New Jersey. I was looking at maybe taking the under on the Philly, New Jersey at even money at 6. I didn't pull the trigger on that one. No value in the Boston, Vancouver. But like I said, only 4 games in the NHL. So like I said, not that much value. But again, feel free to fire away if you have any questions on games, on today's card, or futures cards. Like I said, we can break down some football games if you want to discuss that too. We'll go heavy on the NFL on Friday's show. So we'll have that to the Navy. Army games on Saturday. We'll break that down on Friday. And then we'll probably talk about some UFC 269 on Friday's show too. Can't wait to watch it. Some really, really good fights on this card. But we'll break that down on Friday as well. So Friday's show going to be mega pack. I will be doing 2 free plays for you guys today, and that's why pretty much all you guys are probably watching this video for my 2 free plays. I have no idea what my free plays are. If they won, someone should please tell me if they're winning, if they're losing. I don't know, because I don't keep track of all my free plays. I do too much media. I do too many videos for me to jot down every free play I announce. So if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But let's get going for our first free play for you. And it's coming out of the NBA, right? The NBA free plays, the Milwaukee Bucks on the road in South Beach, taking on the shorthanded Miami Heat, who are probably going to be without Jimmy Butler today. And I just like the way these two teams played last week, in which Milwaukee blew them up, beat them by double digits in Milwaukee. And I would not be shocked if that's the same thing on there. Make sure you jump on this one right now. It's 6. There is 6.5s popping up. Would not be shocked if this one goes all the way to 7. So if you can get that 6 late now, I would also lay the 6.5. But I just think if no Jimmy Butler, I know he's still questionable in most places. Let me double check. Let me refresh my injuries. Last time I saw, some sites were saying he was out. Some sites he was saying he was questionable. Even if he does play, he's not going to be healthy. Yeah, see, he's this site's still saying he's out. So I just think they're going to be very shorthanded. So I'll take the Milwaukee Bucks on the road against Miami Heat, laying either 6 or 6.5. I would make sure you get those 2 numbers before it moves to 7, because I think that number does climb, especially after shoot around, when they probably will 100% announce that Jimmy Butler is not playing. I can guarantee you the betting public will start teasing them, parlaying them, money line parlaying them, and then we'll have to move that up to 7. So make sure you get the best numbers. That's my NBA free play for you guys. Take the Milwaukee Bucks -6 or 6.5. Over the very, very shorthanded Miami Heat. Should see a lot of offense on this game as well, too. I mean, a total is around 206.5. There is a couple 207s out there. A total opened up at 208. Like I said, Milwaukee put up 120 plus points with them last week against them in Milwaukee. Would not be shocked if we see that type of a game. Even though Miami's missing a lot of their offensive pieces, they're at home, so I figure those bench players will probably hit the open J. I think we'll probably see some scoring for Miami, so we should see Milwaukee and probably the over cash on that game too. So make sure you get the best number on that play. So that's my NBA free play for you. There's a couple NBA games that I'll break down for you guys. New York, Indiana. This one's tricky. Indiana opened up as a favorite last night at 4. Quickly got bet up to 5. If this thing climbs up to 5.5, I might have to take a shot at the Knicks. I know the Knicks have probably been one of, I don't want to say the most disappointing team in the NBA, but they're not playing as well as I thought they were, especially from the beginning of the season, where they started playing some really, really good ball. Right now, if the playoffs ended, they would probably they wouldn't even make the playoffs. I think they're in the 10th spot right now with a 12-12 record. So hopefully we'll see if they bounce back. But if it comes up to, like I said, if it gets 5.5, I might have to take a look at the Knicks at plus points against Indiana. Indiana's not lighting it up. They're again probably on the outside looking in if the playoffs started today. But I'll look at maybe taking the Knicks plus the points if this one moves up higher. KC, what's going on? What did you miss? Not much. You missed the NBA free play, which I'll announce it again. My NBA free play for you, KC, and for everyone else that's watching. Give me the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks in South Beach on the road, -6 or 6.5 against the Miami Heat. Again, Miami is probably, I don't want to say 100% no Jimmy Butler tonight, but I'm hearing he's probably not going to play. So if that's the case, I think Milwaukee beats them like they did the other night by double digits. So I would not be shocked if that's the case on that one. And I would not be shocked if we see a lot of points scored on that one as well, KC. So that's when I'll announce my college basketball free play in a minute. So let's see what Eric has to say. Eric, what's going on? You think Golden State covers that large number? let's face it, everyone's going to watch this Golden State number to see if Steph Curry breaks Ray Allen's record. I don't think he's going to hit 16 three-pointers in this game. I put a prop up at my bookie, at one of the global books that I work for. Will he break the record today? I made the no at like minus 2,000, I think it was. But everyone's going to watch that game. Do I think they're going to cover that game? They could. I mean, Portland's all messed up. They're missing CJ. They're missing Dame time. They're missing a lot of pieces, so would not be shocked if Golden State does cover this one. But then would not be shocked if Golden State's up big, that they pull all their starters and try to rest them, because don't forget who's behind the corner, get ready to play for them is Klay Thompson. So they're going to be really trying not to risk some bad injuries. So I would probably stay away from that game. I made the game 15-16. It came up 14, but I just can't play that big of a number. But it wouldn't shock me if they do a win on that one. Portland right now, you're 100% agree, Eric. They are a complete mess right now. I also like the Utes and the generous +3 start. Against TCU, I could see that. I made the number like Utah, maybe a 1-point favorite. So when I saw the plus points, I got a little bit excited. It came down a little bit. Westgate and DraftKings now have 2.5. Bet Online has now 2.5 as well. So I can see the Utes being the play at +3. Should be a very interesting game. It all depends if Utah can guard the 3-ball. Sometimes they get lackadaisical on their defense. I think that's why they get behind such early. But I can see that number. +3 is a really, really good number. Frank, what's going on? Do you have an opinion on the Washington State game tonight? No, the number came up pretty much what I thought it was going to be. I made the number 8. Opened up at 9, got bet down to 7, which I thought my number 8 was a little bit tad low. But I really wanted to play the over in that game. The total came out last night, 139. I circled it last night before I went to bed, and then when I woke up, it was at 142. Now it's at 143. So I really, really was looking at maybe taking the over in that one. There's still a couple 142s out there. It looks like Caesars and WinBet have 142 and 142.5. But other on the side, not. I mean, I think Washington State wins this one, and I think it's probably going to climb back a little bit. If you're looking to bet Washington State, grab the 7. I don't think it's going to come down to 6.5 and 6, which I would probably look at. But I would say Washington State, grab the 7 now, because it's only going to climb higher. Jordan, what's going on? Hey, Rave, any thoughts on Cleveland, Chicago? I'm currently leaning towards the under. I agree on the under. I was leaning towards Cleveland a little bit. You guys all know the other night I had the Chicago Bulls as my game of the year. Was totally bummed. What's his name? I can't think of the guy who's off the Bulls who didn't play in the game. And I got really, really nervous. I had the world's worst number, -3.5 against Denver. And then the Bulls came out in the second half with ball, and the bench just rocked and rolling. So I was able to cash that one. So I was actually leaning towards Cleveland in this one. This number's already moved. Opened up around 2 last night, 2.5. Now it's 3. I definitely like the under, but I would say wait, because it opened up at 8.5. Got bet all the way up. There's some books that have 212, mostly 211.5. One book has 212.5. That's Caesar. So, and that's telling me that I might see 213. So you got a couple more hours to bet in that game. If you're looking to bet the under, which I am, I might wait to see if it goes to 213. So, Jordan, I would definitely wait on that number. Like I said, is after 212.5 is peaking out already with a couple of books. That means some books may follow, but I would definitely wait on the under. Eric Jordan, that's an under is a good look. I agree. KC, thanks for the love. So it should be, like I said, it should be a fun evening. There's a little dive into Philadelphia, Charlotte. Here's another one I was looking to bet the over on this one as well. Even though I know Charlotte's missing a lot of players, but I was looking to maybe look at that one as well. Let's see. Briscoe, I like North Alabama. No opinion on North Alabama game. Like I said, I was. What are they playing? Aren't they playing A&M? Alabama A&M. So yeah, I didn't look at that many extra games today. I'm not familiar with a lot of that conference players, but if you bet North Alabama, Current numbers pretty much 8.5 all across the board. 1-8 at Caesars. So I would say make sure it opened up at 8. Looks like, and let me see how much action's been taken on this game. Wow. There's a couple. Little over a couple of $10,000 bets on North Alabama, a little bit buyback on Alabama, A&M, nothing on the total whatsoever. But looks like some of the wise guys action are with you, Steph, on that one. So I'll take a look on that one. I'm probably not going to bet it, but I'll look at the box score and be rooting for you all day. Hopefully you cash that ticket. So good luck, Steph, on North Alabama over Alabama A&M, but looks like you're on the right side. Look, a $500 bet just came in North Alabama as we were talking. That's kind of funny. But good luck on that one, Steph. Eric, can't trust those NBA injury reports. Them damn things are worthless. They are the COVID injury reports are pretty much worthless. I shouldn't say worthless, frustrating more than anything. So I think that's pretty much what bothers the crap out of me. And I mean, that's the era we're in, and that's what we're going to look at. So it's funny how I'm sure there was a whole bunch of people waiting to bash me if I would have lost that Bulls bet the other day, saying I'm the biggest scam artist. I suck. I don't know what I'm talking about. But what are you going to do with a COVID injury that someone's not playing, where you handicap the game thinking someone was playing, and all of a sudden a couple of hours before a game, they have to pull them aside and say, hey, you know what? You either tested negative or someone in your house tested positive, blah, 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 blah. So I was waiting for the trolls on social media to kick my ass if I would have lost that bet. So Pringo, what's going on? Any thoughts on Pittsburgh tomorrow and the Nuggets tonight? Pittsburgh tomorrow, I'm leaning that one's tough for me in a Pittsburgh Steelers game. I know Pittsburgh, I think that was just a big emotional win of all the rumors with Big Ben being out. I want nothing to do with the Minnesota Vikings. I think Zimmer is probably on the same hot seat as Matt Nagy for the Vikings. I think Kirk Cousins probably on the hot seat at the Vikings as well. So I really want nothing to do with Minnesota. If I have no action on it. Probably not going to have any action in that game. I'm horrible on picking Thursday NFL games. I would say probably I don't think we're going to see 2.5 for Minnesota, and I don't think we're going to see that many 3.5s on Pittsburgh. It's probably going to stay at 3, and then they'll just move the juice around. So make sure if you are going to bet Pittsburgh, at least try to get even money on a +3, or you get that 3.5. I really like the under in the game. I'm not sold on Pittsburgh's defense, but that total has moved. But I think those are what I'm probably going to look at tomorrow. I haven't looked at any prop bets for tomorrow's game either yet. So, but those are what I'm probably going to look at for tomorrow's game. Probably not going to bet that much on it because, like I said, I am horrible when it comes to betting Thursday football games. And you said the Denver Nuggets. No opinion on Denver. Like I said, they're playing the Pelicans. That was my free play over in Docs, was the over on this game. I think the way the Pelicans have played defense at times and the way their offense has been playing, Ingram's been showing up some big numbers. I think the last 2 games, I think he's scored over 40 plus. And I know Denver's still banged up, so I kind of like the over in that one. The numbers dropped a little bit. If you can get 212.5, I say grab it. I don't think we'll see 212, but I want nothing to do on the side just because Denver's still banged up, and I can't trust the Pelicans. But I think there's really good value on the over in that game. Sorry about drinking. I know the bosses hate me for the drink, but my throat is really scratchy. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Maybe I have to go on the COVID report and be out for a couple of games. But I don't know why my throat's all scratchy. So I apologize for drinking, but my throat really hurts. But Pringle, thanks for chiming in on the question. OKC, Toronto game in the NBA. No opinion on this one. We already broke down Milwaukee, Miami, Brooklyn, Houston. I mean, James Harden's going back to Houston. So I think Brooklyn laying a soft number, soft 3. Kind of confuses me on that one, but I would probably look at the Nets on this one. I really thought this number would have came up 4 or 5, but I know Kevin Durant's probably out tonight. I know LaMarcus Aldridge is out tonight for both rests, but I would say still I would think they're a better team than the Houston Rockets just because of no KD tonight, but I really thought that's a kind of a short 3 on that one. Utah, Minnesota, no opinion on that one, especially with the late injury with Minnesota. So I didn't really touch that game or put a big X on it. We've already broke down Denver, New Orleans. Orlando, Sacramento, no opinion on that one. We've already broke down Portland, Golden State, and Boston, the Clippers. Boston playing last night, a tough loss against the Lakers. Can they go over in Staples Centers or whatever it is? Not called Staples Center anymore. I can't remember what the arena is, but I would probably take a look at the Clippers. Even though the Clippers opened up at 3, and it's pretty much a solid 4, I can guarantee you this one moves to 4.5 or maybe even 5, just because it's the late game. It's a 10 o'clock game. People be chasing on that one. So I would not be shocked if that one moves up. So it should be a fun and exciting game. Like I said, college hoops, there's not that much. I'm probably going to look at Kansas State. Everyone's on the world that was on Marquette today. I've seen everybody and everybody. DeRozan, that's his name. Thank you for the Bulls. I drew a complete blank. Thanks, Erica, for chiming on in. For giving me that one. I would have figured that out after the show, but that would have been crazy. But college basketball, I'm looking to pull the trigger on Kansas State. Everybody I know is all over Marquette, and I don't want to say fading the public on that one, but Kansas State's at home, laying a soft number. I'm not sold on Marquette. They got beat up by their big brother last week, so I'm looking to lay Kansas State. So, but again, here I am, waiting for the best number, and that's, again, I always stress this out, wait for the best number you can get and try to have more than one out. For example, Utah State, BYU. If you watched my show yesterday with Robert Faringo, I said I was going to take Utah State plus 7.5. I took it last night. Now it's 6. So if it continues to drop like there is, it's 5.5 now at South Point and at Caesars. I'm going to try to middle that game. So should be an interesting game on that one. But so like I said, always try to wait for the best number as possible. Lipscomb against Miami. I looked at them a little bit. I thought the number was a tad too high. I think I made that number. It was one of the extra games I did make. I think I made it like 14. So when I saw 13.5 yesterday, I'm like, okay, but wow, 17.5, that's just a way too big of a number. Yes, I know Miami does win. I think they're introducing their new football coach today at halftime as well, but that's just a big number. I would not be shocked if it keeps on climbing. I see Bet Online moved it to 18 10 minutes ago, so I might take a stab at that one, but I'm going to wait. Again, I have a couple hours for Lipscomb on that one. If I can get 18 or more, I might pull the trigger on that one. So that's a great find, staff. Hopefully we continue to cash some tickets. Jordan, thanks, Eric. Best of luck tonight. Ace, thoughts on the Nets-Houston game? I just broke it down a little bit. I wanted to play the Nets. I know KD's out with the wrist. I know the Marcus Aldridge is out, or both rest. I mean, not rest. But I still think they're the better team with the bench plays they still have left. No action on it. I just can't see me playing Houston, but it wouldn't shock me if the Nets win this game, laying the -3. But too many injuries. Like I said, if KD was playing, I'm sure that number would probably be around 5 or 6. But nothing for me on that one. Any thoughts on Washington and Detroit? Not much. I don't think there's that much value in it. I made that number 5 and the total 212, and the total came up at 208.5, but quickly got bet up to 211. So I thought my total was a little bit off yesterday, and the number bounced back into what I made it. So I didn't see any value. I think Washington might be. There's a 5.5 out there, mostly, like I said, 5s. I would say if you're looking to bet Washington, hurry up, because we might move it to 5.5, because I think I did see some money come in, but I don't have an opinion on that one. If the total keeps on climbing, I might have to look at the under. I think the total it's kind of right there, but the bettors keep on moving it up. You might want to take a look at that one, Jordan. Big facts. Where can I bet offshore with the cash out options? You told me to tune in a few weeks ago, but I forgot. I know the bosses don't like me talking about global books on the show, and I have to respect their decision. You can find me on Twitter, Big Facts at VSI.Sports, and I'll DM you, and I'll give you the list of stuff that I kind of will go through with you. But like I said, the bosses don't like me to go talk about global books, which I totally understand. I'm not going to go into that, but you can Big Facts. You can find me on Twitter at VSI.Sports, or you can find me on Instagram at Raphael Esparza, and I can try to help you out which ones for cash out options and stuff like that. But I apologize. for that one. I'm on UConn spread. I can see that. That was one of those. That was one of the ones that me and Faringo dived in on that one. I would say wait because it's 2.5 now. Opened up at 1. This one might move to 3. I've seen a lot of money come in on that game early. Pretty much stagnant right now. You have a couple hours on that one. It's pretty much 2.5s all about this. If you're looking for Connecticut, maybe try to wait and see if you can get that +3. The best number you can get right now is 2.5, and I still think 2 is great value on that one. So I would definitely try to wait on that one. I got under 219. The Cavs game, that's a great number. I couldn't agree more with you on that one. So good luck for you on that Cavs ticket. Staff Blazers total team total under. I looked at that because let's face it, Golden State's not winning because their offense. Golden State's winning because their defense is really, really, really good. And let's face it, Blazers offense is going to be stagnant all night. So I couldn't agree with you on a Blazers team total under. That's probably a best play. I'm in Massachusetts. Okay, let me dive into, like I said, some of the stuff in Massachusetts. But like I said, I'll dive into that. And like I said, follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, and hopefully I can help you out with some stuff. Big facts. Pick 3 lovers. Any thoughts on Oklahoma City Toronto game? I really wanted to play Toronto. I made a number like around 5-6, and I thought that was a soft number. So I was hoping it would come out like that. 7.5. I just don't see any value in that game. I mean, Oklahoma City, they play tough. They play some good defense. I love the way the coaching adjusts at halftime. 7.5 is just no value for me. So I would say probably OKC plus the 7.5. Toronto's just too big of a number. Scary Nuggets Pelicans under. I'm opposite. I kind of like the over on that game. I just think the way the Pelicans, at times their defense is very lacking, and always you can hit the 3-ball against them. And I like the way Ingram has been playing it back-to-back games, so I would not be shocked if he has a big game. So I'm actually on the opposite. Scary. I apologize for that. Hopefully one of us will cash a ticket. So if it's you, congratulations. But Nuggets Pelicans under. I'm on the opposites. Any thoughts on hockey games tonight? I went through a couple of them. I wanted to play Colorado. That number was just a tad too high for me on the road. I like the Golden Knights and the under on that game, especially when you can get the under plus money and the under. I just think Vegas, always a hard place to steal a game. I know Dallas has won 7 straight. The number, hold off on that one because, like I said, I think the number continues to drop because I think people would be betting Dallas because they're going to see that, they won 7 straight games. I'm going to go on that one. Nothing in the Boston, Vancouver. Wanted to play in New Jersey, but didn't want to lay minus 145 just because I want nothing to do with Philly. I think New Jersey is a play, but if you're going to bet New Jersey, make sure you try to get 145 or less. I wouldn't take minus 150 or higher. On big facts, those what I'm looking at for you. Eric, Thursday, NFL is usually a home team or no team. I couldn't agree more, but for me, like I said, I'm horrible handicapper on Thursday, NFL, and sometimes even in college. So pick 3, thank you. I like Oklahoma City as the dog here. You're welcome. Pick 3, let's cash some tickets. Eric, thanks for your best of luck, everyone. Let's cash these tickets, get down on the man's NBA premium picks. Thanks, Eric, for the kind words. Steph, I was looking at St. Francis is a trap. Kind of. I can see where you're looking at a trap game on that one. Didn't really dissect that much in there on that game, but I can totally see where you're coming from on that one. I do have big facts. I do have Instagram. It's Raphael Esparza, all one word, RAPHAEL ESPARZA. So you can find me on Instagram, big facts. Let's see if I can type it on here. IG. There you go, big facts. My Instagram is right there. Eric, he's going for 11 straight. Yes, I am going for 11 straight NBA today. Thanks, Eric. Hopefully we can cash some tickets. Scary, any fade the public games? Yeah, I just broke down when what was it? Where'd it go? It's the under in the Wyoming, Arizona is probably one of the ones I'm probably going to fade due to publics all over Arizona on this game, up to 16.5. I think Wyoming can keep this game close. Both of them have great offenses. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I'm going to lead you into my free play in college basketball as any fade public plays. Wyoming, the fade public play because everyone's on Arizona right now, and I'm going to take the over in that game in Wyoming, Arizona, 150.5. I should see a lot of points going this one. Like I said, I really like the way Wyoming shares the ball. They're a deep team. I think they can compete with Arizona in this game and keep us close. Joe Public opened up, so the odds makers opened us up around 15, got quickly moved up to 16.5 right now. The tickets continue to come in on parlays and teasers on Arizona over Wyoming tonight, college hoops. But I'm going to take the over, and I'm going to wait to see how high. If I can get plus 17 on Wyoming, I'm going to jump on that. So that's probably one of the best, one of the fade public games I am betting tonight, Scary. So let's hopefully I can cash that ticket. Love Sosa, thanks for joining in. Thoughts on Mavericks T-Wolves covering the spread? Not much on that one. Like I said, T-Wolves have some injuries, so I kind of stayed away on the T-Wolves. And Dallas, like I said, Memphis is all banged up. I almost wanted to pull the trigger on the over just because even though Memphis has no offense, they're still putting up big numbers. But I would probably stay away on that one. Dallas is still banged up. I know they're probably the better team on this one, but the +3, I thought seemed like a trap. So I kind of stayed away from both games on that one. But like I said, Dallas, Memphis, I wanted to play the over. Did not pull the trigger, and Minnesota and Utah didn't do anything because of Minnesota's injuries. So didn't see that much value. I don't like to play that much games when there's so many question marks on the game. And like I said, you don't have to bet every game that you don't want to. Like I said, so it's trying to see what's the best value you can get in those. The Minnesota game, I just don't see any value in that one. Big facts. What's going on with Lamar Jackson, man? He's killing me on my fantasy. I just think they put too much pressure on him ever since their running game went south because all their injuries. I think they just put too much pressure on Lamar Jackson. So I have not handicapped all of my NFL plays this week for Doc Sports or made any plays for me, but I'm actually looking to take Cleveland. Why not? They're healthy. They're coming back off a bye week. Probably got a little healthy off their bye week. So as of right now, I'm probably looking to play Cleveland. Scary. I appreciate it. I cashed your 7-unit OK Memphis total last week. What a game. What a game. Even though it was a blowout game, I'm not going to lie, I was nervous because I thought it was going to be too big of a blowout game that I wasn't going to cash that total. But I agree with you a lot, Scary. It was a fantastic, fantastic game. But thanks for everyone for joining on in. It was a great, great, great Wednesday show. But I'm going to be out deuces because I have to get ready for a media hit in about 15 minutes. So you guys all have a fantastic, fantastic Wednesday. Again, we'll be back on Friday with another episode of Ask a Bookie. Friday show should be fantastic. We got UFC 269, one college football game, Army, Navy, NFL, college hoops, NBA, NHL. Should be a fantastic, fantastic Friday show. So check me out. Again, you guys all have a great, great, great Wednesday. Be safe. And again, you know it, please don't bet what you don't have. Have a fantastic Wednesday, everybody.